Tosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, the store that has it all. From quality furniture, Lazy Boy, Serta, Catnapper, appliances, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, and Macintosh offers setup and removal. Power equipment, Echo, Troy-Bilt, and in-house service. Hardware, tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, pipes, and fittings. Macintosh Hardware and Appliance, 204 Market Street in Spencer, 304-927-2700. Find us on Facebook for more great deals.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We've got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
Let Mini Hamilton Health System be your choice when you or your family member has had a major illness or injury and needs extended rehabilitation and/or therapy. Our swing bed program makes it possible to recover closer to your home.
System, better healthcare, better living. System, your partner in health.
For the next few seconds, picture yourself retired. What do you see? What sounds do you hear? How do you feel? However you picture your retirement, planning early is the best way to make it happen. And State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels is here in Spencer to help. He can chat with you about the kind of retirement that you want and then help you find the best ways to save for it. A little today can add up to a lot tomorrow. So get started now. Call State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels in Spencer at 304-927-5680 and picture yourself happy. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Did you know that now is the perfect time to list your piece of property? The weather is peachy, the inviting summer foliage has bloomed, and buyers are lining up to purchase your land. I'm Jordan Spears with Old Fences Realty, and I am dedicated to making the selling process a breeze for my clients. Keep your summer relaxing and allow me to use our worldwide extensive advertising to market and sell your home. Don't wade through the housing market alone. Call me, Jordan Spears, today for a free, without obligation, pre-listing consultation. Broker David M. Greenlee.
Want to look good and feel good? Then stop by and see John Penna at Penna's Barbershop in Spencer on Main Street. Want a guaranteed spot? You can set up an appointment, but if time is not an option, walk-ins are always welcome. Traditional haircuts, no problem. Tapers, high and tight, flat tops, and beard trims. Or if you're looking for something new, he can do that too. Custom designs, burst fades, and mullets. That's right, West Virginia Waterfall, keeping you styling and profiling. Penna's Barbershop has been a proud supporter of Roane County and Raider athletics since 2009. Penna's Barbershop on Main Street in Spencer. Stop in, call, or text at 304-531-4218.
Hello, my name is Philip Deaver. I am running for Roane County Sheriff in 2024. I have been and will continue working to regain the community's respect, trust, and faith. Your vote in May of 2024 would be greatly appreciated.
Paid for by the candidate.
Visit Phoenix Nutrition at 225 Main Street in Spencer. Try our awesome drinks. It'll only take one sip to find out what we're all about. We offer loaded teas to jumpstart your day. All of our teas are sugar-free with just 24 calories. We have such a wide variety of combinations you may never try the same drink twice. Phoenix offers protein shakes and protein coffees as well. We are open Tuesday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Follow us on Facebook at Phoenix Nutrition, Instagram at phoenix.nutrition.wv, and come visit us at 225 Main Street in Spencer. Proud supporter of all Roane County Raiders.
The Spencer Pizza Hut is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Fan of the Week each Friday of the Raider football season. Stop in and see us at 509 Ripley Road, fill out an entry form, and drop it in the box at the front counter for your chance to win a free large one-topping pizza. Stop by the Spencer Pizza Hut for all of your favorites. Original pan, original stuffed crust, hand-tossed or thin and crispy pizzas, breadsticks, cheese sticks, wings, oven-baked pasta, desserts, and more. Open 7 days a week, dine in or carry out. Call us at 304-927-4619 or order online at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hello, this is Roane General Hospital Center for Wellness Executive Director Jeff Tanner, here to invite you to reconnect to your health using Roane General Hospital's revolutionary new program, Prescription for Your Health. Prescription for Your Health will give you access to a team of primary care providers, health and nutrition coaches, and medical fitness trainers, all of whom work together to build a personalized plan of care and provide ongoing guidance as you journey toward optimal wellness. The program includes free nutrition and health education classes, free use of the new Roane General Hospital Fitness Complex, free access to health coaching, and so much more. To learn more about the program and how to get started, we welcome your call at 304-927-6809 or visit RoaneGeneralHospital.com. Roane General Hospital, another new way we are delivering care you can trust close to home.
Ridgetop Rentals, located at 3502 Clay Road in Spencer, West Virginia, is the place to go for all your equipment needs. We have tractors, dozers, backhoes, excavators, termites, air compressors, straw blowers, generators, jackhammers, torpedo heaters, and much more. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. You can check us out on the web at ridgetoprentals.machinerytrader.com. Follow us on Facebook at Ridgetop Rentals LLC, or you can call us today at 304-908-2004 or 304-927-1418. Ridgetop Rentals is a proud supporter of all Roane County athletics. Let's go Raiders!
Stats Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Raider athletics, school, and local events. We have served the community since 1940, and our customers' satisfaction is our #1 priority. We offer free local delivery and mail-out services. Stop in and see our great selection of giftware, including evergreen flags, Swan Creek candles, a new line of purses, and much more. Stats Pharmacy is located at 100 East Main Street in Spencer. Please call us at 304-927-2980.
It's cold outside. Better check that propane tank. Star Weld behind Spencer Middle School will fill your tank when you bring it in. Star Weld also checks your tank for safety to see if it's damaged or dangerous in any way. Don't trade for someone else's grungy tank. We fill yours. Safety, 7 days a week, and service. Shop Star Weld for propane, welding gases, and supplies. Let Star Weld fire you up. Behind Spencer Middle School, dial 927-2520 or stop today.
I'm Circuit Judge Anita Harold Ashley, and I'm proud to sponsor this ad supporting the Roane County Raiders. I've spent a lot of time participating in sporting events in my lifetime as a player, a Raider parent, and a fan. I've observed there are lots of ways people enjoy the games. It might be like my dad, who quietly studied the game to catch stats, or my dear mom, who gained a reputation for yelling at the refs. Or the fan may be there primarily to enjoy the band or the cheerleaders. But it's clear, we're all rooting for the Raiders. Let's win.
Paid for by the Committee to Re-elect Judge Anita Harold Ashley, Kate J. Burbank, Treasurer. When it comes to providing facility solutions and maintenance support to the industrial and railroad industries, as well as port and inland terminals and Department of Defense operations, nobody does it better than Air Production and Service, Inc. At APS, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality service, parts, and equipment for your air production systems. Whether you are in need of air compressor products or services, you can turn to our team with confidence. We have offices located in Jacksonville, Florida, Corbin, Kentucky, Pembroke, North Carolina, and Spencer, West Virginia, to expand our reach and make it easier for you to get the help you need with minimal wait or frustration. Contact us today to learn more about the different types of services and products we offer. Contact your local APS representatives, Mike and Michelle Spears in Spencer, West Virginia at 304-927-2550. Proud supporter of all Roane County athletics.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end.
We don't have any HOMEs on record.
Your Erie agent in Spencer is Ashley Insurance. Get a quote today at ashleyinsures.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
It's a very, very, very fine house.
This is Jennifer Board-Nichols at Board Depew Realty. So many things have changed around us lately, and we are all concerned about what the future holds. During these uncertain times, we want you to know that one thing will not change, and that's the service and the professionalism we will offer you at Board Depew Realty. My grandmother started this company over 64 years ago, and one thing hasn't changed. If you use Board Depew Realty to buy or sell your home, you are guaranteed to receive service that is guided by principles like honesty and wisdom and a conscience. Owning a home is the American dream, and that hasn't changed. So let Board Depew Realty show you the way to that dream. Even if the times are changing, principles and service shouldn't. So let Board Depew Realty show you that some things remain the same.
It's a very, very, very fine house.
Roane County Lady Raider Volleyball is on the air. Stay tuned for all the exciting play-by-play action coming up next. Roane County Lady Raider Volleyball is brought to you by these supporting sponsors: Penna's Barbershop, Roane General Hospital, Route 33 Steakhouse and La Finca Mexican Restaurant, Backatosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, Joel Baker Law PLLC, APS Air Production and Service Inc., Old Fences Realty, Stats Pharmacy, Richard's Lawn and Garden, Miller's Suds and Sales, Anita Harold Ashley for Circuit Judge, Phoenix Nutrition, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hilton Supply, Family Health Care, Groves Auto, Board Depew Realty, Norman L. Daniels, State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, Josh Downey for Circuit Judge, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenter's General Store, Minnie Hamilton Health System, Roca Valley Bank, Spencer McDonald's, INS Intelligent Network Security, Rich Top Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, Spencer Pizza Hut, Kirby Insurance, Philip Deaver for Roane County Sheriff, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. And now we take you courtside. Here's your Raider broadcast crew, Andrew Miller and Coach Matt Peary. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WVRC 104.7 FM's live streaming coverage of Lady Raider volleyball action. We welcome you inside the castle as we prepare for Little Kanawha Conference matchup featuring the Roane County Lady Raiders coming into the contest here tonight at a very good record of 13-9-4 winners of 3 straight coming into tonight. Their opponent, the Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs, with an overall record of just 17-1, although they have won 3 of 4 entering tonight's contest. Alongside Coach Matt Peary, my name is Andrew Miller. Glad you could be with us here tonight for this Little Kanawha Conference matchup. Coach Peary, another opportunity for Roane County in conference to pick up a big late conference win as we approach LKC Night of Champions time. You're involved with this as far as knowing some of the stuff that's going on. What are the situations as you know them with the conference at the moment?
Yeah, so found out some information on that today, Drew, and I wanted to make sure coming in tonight we could talk about it a little bit. It looks like we're going to take 4 teams from each side of the LKC for Saturday the 21st, I believe, and it looks like it's broken up into 2 pools, a gold and a silver. The gold pool will be at Ravenswood, and one thing for this going forward is Roane County has clinched to at least be there. But tonight could have a lot riding on who's the 3 seed, who's the 2, who's the 1. As kind of there's been some round robin wins. Gilmer County beats Roane County early in the season. Roane County beats Clay County. Clay County then beats Gilmer County. So there's, I believe, a three-way tie right now for first place. And Doddridge County's fighting. I think with a win tonight would probably solidify them into the top four of that pool play. So a big one tonight in the LKC East Division, as the other side's also figuring out their seedings later this week.
So much to play for this evening at the Castle as we get set to go. A starting lineup's going to be announced on the floor, followed by the national anthem, and we will have the first serve here from the Castle. You're watching Lady Raider Volleyball on WVRC.
This message comes to you courtesy of Brandon Dental Associates, conveniently located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. Benjamin Franklin is credited with saying an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And so it is with daily and regular professional preventive dental care. Brushing twice a day and flossing once a day, combined with regular professional preventive care at least twice a year, can help provide a lifetime of dental health. Call Brandon Dental at 304-927-2775 for your family's dental care. That's Brandon Dental Associates at 304-927-2775.
Calhoun Banks is your hometown bank. We've been serving Calhoun and the surrounding areas for over 120 years. We offer many financial and banking services, including commercial, online and mobile banking, mobile wallet, our annual Deals on Wheels loan sale, home and construction loans, and we specialize in land-only loans. With offices in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, Elizabeth, and Glenville, we are ready to serve the needs of all of our communities. Stop in and see us at one of our 4 locations today. Visit our website at calhounbanks.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Calhoun Banks WV. Lobby hours are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Friday lobby hours are 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, our drive-through is open 8:30 a.m. to noon.
Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldsburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
We welcome you back inside the Castle at Roane County High School, getting set for a Little Canal Conference matchup featuring the Roane County Lady Raiders and the Lady Bulldogs of Doddridge County High School. JV match went 3 sets with Doddridge in a comeback fashion, defeating the Roane County JV 2-1. And you know, as Coach Peary mentioned, this is going to be a motivated Doddridge team playing for a lot here tonight. Roane County, let's hope they're on their A game starting out.
Yeah, looking at a Doddridge County team that's really improved this year, gotten better as the year has gone on. A lot to play for, trying to play into that Night of Champions top 4 seed from the East Division. So looking forward to some good volleyball. The only matchup of the week. I think Lady Raiders just played once last week as well, Drew. So hopefully relaxed and rested and ready to go tonight.
Another wonderful addition to tonight is Army National Guard. They're coming again with volleyball this year. They didn't want to just do football. We're going to be talking with Sergeant Atkins from the Roane County, Jackson County, and Mason County school system. He is the local recruiter for them here in just a bit. Very cool for him to want to do this and get involved with Military Appreciation Night for the volleyball programs as well. We are ready to go here in set number 1, best of 5 series for these two programs. It will be senior Piper Harlan with the first serve of the evening. Be very important for Roane County to try to get going early here against the Doddridge team, who hasn't won a lot of matches this year, but they have come in 3 of 4. That will help the cause as they'll find Mahaley Nicholson off the bat.
Yep, good swing by Nicholson there to get one down early, build some confidence. If you take a look at the floor, Drew, you've got the 3 seniors for the Lady Raiders, a junior in Paige Blosser. Then you have sophomore Lexi Mitchell and freshman Joplin Harlan with the start here tonight. Some lineup tweaks and changes as we move deeper into the season to find out what your best rotation is and how you can have your best players on the floor throughout the entire match, maybe not just the first 5 or 6 points.
Well, there's one of those youngsters, Lexi Mitchell, accurate with the swing, and that one tipped off of the defender in Roane County with a couple of kills early.
Yep, good start for Lady Raiders on offense, staying in system. As you look ahead, Drew, next week, the Lady Raiders are going to welcome Lewis County, a sectional opponent, and then the following night they have Herbert Hoover and Calhoun County in a try. So some very, very formidable opponents coming up for the Lady Raiders. As you're getting later into the season, into tournament play, you want to be playing your best and playing the best competition to prepare.
A little bit of an overshot on the last hit. That time it was Abby Thomas for the Bulldogs, trying to keep it in bounds. So the Lady Raiders with an early 3-0 lead in set number 1.
Important to try to keep your momentum going. Doddridge County is going to scrap, and they're going to make plays. They're going to get their hitters going. It's a matter of time. But just try to get that early lead, get it built, and get a punch of confidence and momentum going early in set number 1.
Tremendous backline dig by Hensman. And the second opportunity, that is Nicholson finishing it off. 2 kills in the first 4 points for the senior.
Yep, defense is playing well on the back line for the Lady Raiders, getting the pass to Moorhead. Moorhead's doing a good job of finding a couple different hitters here early. Mitchell with 1 and Nicholson with 2 kills in the first 4 points.
Good serve that time, as that one drops in front of the back line, and that will be an ace for Piper Harlan.
Not only the Lady Raiders going to welcome Lewis County and Herbert Hoover next week, but the following week in action, they're going to get another crack at Charleston Catholic that they saw at Work County. They'll get Gilmer County at home, and then they're going to travel to Ravenswood for kind of the final LKC matchup, although the Night of Champions already take place. Ravenswood's a team who's pretty good this year, Drew. We got to see in the summer at Gilmer County in a tournament. So a lot of good volleyball coming up for the Lady Raiders.
Well, after 5 straight, a just barely missed swing by Nicholson in the middle. She was going backwards on that one. I'll bring up Emma Frankenberger, the server for Doddridge County. Something I saw from the Doddridge JV unit, as that one sent through by Blosser with the flat foot swing. And I saw some very, very strong servers for the JV. You would imagine the varsity at the same level for Doddridge.
Yeah, it's something that they've been working on, as all teams have, but especially get late in the year, you want to be confident with everybody from the service line, and it showed here tonight. Doddridge's JV and then the Lady Raiders have gotten going early in this varsity action.
Speaking of confidence, and that will be Lexi Burdett. She is kind of a specialist, comes in on that back line every time to serve for Roane County when it's her turn.
Yep, somebody who will likely be looked on to as taking that setter role next year, at least be in the mix for it with Moorhead's departure to graduation. Good to see Burdett getting confident at the service line, come in and play defense, and be able to help if setter's out on any pass to get to the line and help get the hitters the ball.
A pair of aces in a row for a couple of missed serve receives, and Roane County now up big, 8-1. Like there was a little bit of mistiming there. Turned out to be a very good serve for Burdett. Moorhead's going to set it up on the cross side. That to the back line. Miss hit. Kept alive by Doddridge. Mitchell almost had another.
Yep, free ball attempt there. Lady Raiders going to have to scramble to get this one across, and they do with Blosser getting into position and making a play.
Doddridge can't capitalize on it. Opportunity in the middle. There's Nicholson. Gets on top and rips it through the back line.
Great start for Nicholson and Moorhead there. Good tandem showing up early, and a great pass to set that offense up by Paige Blosser. We've seen her start playing around the entire rotation here midway through the year and on. Blosser's done a really good job defensively here in the last couple weeks, getting that first pass, or if it's serve receive, getting it to Moorhead to get the offense in motion.
4 straight points for Roane County after the side outs. 5th service for Burdett. And a double hit, as Coach Peary says.
Yep. Burdett doing a really good job mixing up her serves and where she's putting it. The initial pass from Doddridge was a good one by the back line. Just out of system, the setter unable to get to the ball, and a misplay on a ball handling there for Doddridge County.
Well, we mentioned we'd like to see Roane County out to a hot start. They could not be much hotter than this. And if they continue pointing Doddridge, we may see a timeout here pretty soon for the Lady Bulldogs. Good swing by Mitchell, handled on the back line by Frankenberger, and this one falls in.
Yep, good swing by Doddridge there on a good initial first pass. Able to get it to the near side there as Doddridge County's going to get I think, their first kill, Drew.
Yeah, I believe that was Heinzman. Serving up now is Abby Thomas. Nicholson gets on top of another one. Lagasse with a very nice dig, though. Now Moorhead sets it up again, whipped again, and dug out again.
Great defense by Doddridge. Good job keeping that ball alive. Lady Raiders stay prepared and able to keep the ball in offense.
This time it'll be Mitchell on the far side. Kept alive again and sent across by the Bulldogs.
Yep, the up judge gave it a kick save. Ball may have been down, but good job by both teams on the scramble here. Looking to find this point as it's going to find the floor.
Tremendous point at the moment. Looked like Roane County may have gotten across.
Yep, Mitchell underneath the net there. What a great scramble by both teams. Kick save by a young lady from Doddridge County to keep that ball alive was the call. Really good point there, though. Lady Raiders have a 7-point lead. Great defense by Doddridge County there.
Couple of points in a row for the Lady Bulldogs. Nicholson feeling strong, and another one laced through the defenders, and Roane County with the point back.
This has been something we've come to see the last couple of years, Drew, with Nicholson as the year grows. She gets more confident and just becomes explosive at the net, putting the ball away. Really good start, set number 1 for the senior.
She'll be serving for Roane County, up big in set number 1. Sent across quickly by Heinzman. That one set up nicely for Blosser, and it stays in once again.
Yep, good little slide there from Blosser. Makes the initial pass. Moorhead knows where she's going with the ball as soon as it's up. Blosser does a good job closing and finding the near side with the opening right in front of the backline defender.
Lady Raiders looking very strong in this first set. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum against a very challenging Doddridge team. And Roane County with the block attempt at the net, Coach. I think that one just missed.
Yep, that one didn't find the court of play. Mitchell and Blosser there combined to try to get a block assist. Nevertheless, 12-4 Lady Raiders. Doddridge County's doing a better job we've seen, but the Lady Raiders are finding and putting some kills away here.
Amber Williams checking in for Aaliyah Williams, serving. Tough first serve. Jones, one of those JV players that I was watching earlier, has a very, very strong service, but a double hit, as Coach Peary says.
Yep. Doddridge maybe out of system a little bit on that one. When that first pass finds the initial setter, somebody else has to step up offensively to try to get it in motion. Just unable to keep the hands together for the pass to the hitter there.
Now, Lexi Mitchell, she's done a few things very well as a sophomore. One of the best is serving. She leads this team in aces produced. And Roane County now up by 10. I'm checking the sideline to see if there may be a timeout coming. Not yet for the Lady Bulldogs. Backline, a diagonal service. Sent up front, swung on nicely by Gracie Dean. Now Roane County sends it back. Abby Thomas set it up. Kind of a miss hit by Heinzman. She still got it across. Now Blosser again. Blocked at the nets by Dean.
Good scramble both ways here. A couple of attacks by each team and a couple free ball attempts. You got to look for somebody to be aggressive here coming up pretty soon. As Blosser on just a free ball pass finds right in between the two lines of defense.
And there's the timeout. We were wondering if it was going to come. It does. 15-4. Roane County up big here in set 1.
Just what with dynamite. They'll treat you right. D&D with lots of cars. D&D with sell cars.
Come on down to D&D Motors and see Dan for your next quality used car. And for everyone who already has a used car, come and see Donna and her team of mechanics at D&D Customer Care for all your maintenance needs. From oil change to brakes and tires to alignment and everything in between. D&D, we are a full-service business that can meet all of your automotive needs. Call the dealership at 304-519-2157 or D&D Customer Care for your next appointment at 304-927-5688. Welcome you back in the middle of the first set. Roane County leading big and already with another ace. That one produced by the leading ace producer. That is Lexi Mitchell. We are here on this Tuesday night, and this is not just a regular night of volleyball action for the Lady Raiders. Happy to be joined now by Sergeant Atkins, the local recruiter for Roane County High School and a couple of other counties surrounding us. And Sergeant Atkins, we were talking before we came on the air, you and I, and you said what you really wanted to do here was expand the reach that you guys have and expand the options that you guys were giving to some of these kids. So you said, let's take the football mentality where you guys did the military appreciation night, and you give yourself a volleyball night for this as well. You guys are going to do some other things. You've got some stuff outside as well.
Yes, sir. So last year we started with our football and continued again with it this year. Coming into this, there's been a lot of focus on football. And for me and the rest of the recruiting battalion, we believe that other sports should be recognized with stuff like this as well. So for me, coming into volleyball was my first step in learning a new sport, getting comfortable with it.
You and me both.
So this is something that's new to me. I've never been to volleyball games before, so learning the rules, getting close with the girls and having them explain to me what's going on, it's a whole new aspect of getting and being a part of the community.
And that's one of the things, Sergeant Atkins, you've now been here for a little bit longer. I mean, still very fresh at your position here, but you've been in the school system long enough now to start to make some of those connections with these kids. Is it becoming a little easier for these kids to, I don't know, maybe trust you or talk about what they want to do maybe in their future with you?
Oh, absolutely. It's night and day from coming in last October to this October. I have kids that will call me at 9 o'clock and it's like, hey, I have an issue. Can you help me? And I'm always the first one to jump up and be like, yeah, it's 9 o'clock, right? But then we go in, we fix whatever problem it is or give them any advice. They'll reach out to me over the weekends or whenever, and it's been night and day since I first started.
Well, as you and I mentioned, you were talking about, you said, you're kind of at the mercy of your position. And again, the federal government, things are going a little bit wacky sometimes here and there. So you just kind of have to play it by ear as best you can. But you also wanted to be very proactive here in this moment tonight. You've got some things going on here tonight. You have an information booth set out front that you've been manning for a little while. Now you're able to come in here and actually watch some of these young ladies play. And again, when you think about what some of these young ladies may want to do when they grow up, some of them may want to enter the National Guard.
I mean, there's always potential just about everywhere. It'd be great to have some of these girls join the National Guard. They have great leadership capabilities, and they would be wonderful soldiers, but without a doubt in my mind, they'd be great at whatever they decide to go into.
So you guys are going to do one more extra thing here tonight. I know you said, if the funds were there, you'd like to get some camo jerseys at some point. That'll be nice. But what you will be able to do is distribute a Player of the Week award.
Yeah, so with the Player of the Week award, it's not about just stats or playing good, right? So for the Army National Guard, we base it off of your leadership capabilities. How are you going to handle it when times are tough? Obviously, a game like tonight or a set like tonight, it's going to be a little bit easier to go with the flow and be a little bit happy. But who are you when stuff hits the fan and you're behind? You have to come back.
Yeah.
That's what this award is based out of.
Well, you got a lot of deserving young ladies that could get this award. Sergeant Atkins, continue to do what you're doing here in this school system. I know that you're doing great things. Don't worry about it. Just keep pushing like you're doing, and you're doing the great work that you need to be doing here. We're in the first set. That is Sergeant Atkins, local recruiter for the Army National Guard. Sergeant Atkins, we'll let you get back to just relaxing right now and enjoying the match.
Awesome. Thank you, Drew.
Well, Coach Peary, as we were talking with Sergeant Atkins, Roane County just continuing to play extremely well here in this first set. They have built a massive lead and just playing solid volleyball, and then, as you see right there, playing extra well defensively.
Yeah, I think it all starts with communication tonight, Drew. That's going to end set one, but the most shining moment for that first set is the communication defensively by the Lady Raiders.
Absolutely. It was a very big first set, and Roane County runs away with it in the first. Your score after one, Roane County 25 and Doddridge 6. 1-0. Roane County leading. You're watching Lady Raider Volleyball on WVRC.
Since 2019, DW Excavating has been serving Roane and surrounding counties. We offer services including, but not limited to, repairing driveways, construction site preparation, drainage solutions, property brush clearing, farm road construction, culvert repair and installation, and utility line installation and repair. We provide free estimates. Check out our Facebook page or contact us at 304-532-2968 for more information. DW Excavating, taking pride in our work and in our community. DW Excavating is a proud supporter of all Roane County High School athletics. Go Raiders!
This is Lady Raider volleyball and softball player Mahaley Nicholson for Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Since 2016, ECI has provided West Virginia with top-notch service for both home and commercial needs. We pride ourselves on working closely with our clients to ensure that projects are completed in a timely manner, that customer expectations are met or, in many cases, exceeded. Regardless of the job size, we have solutions for everyone. We specialize in septic systems, brush removal, dirt work, asbestos removal, and more. Check us out on the web at www.eciwv.net or contact us for a quote at 304-532-7653. Fax number 304-532-7653. Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Ed Nicholson, owner, West Virginia Contractors License 055775.
We welcome you back inside the castle. 1-0. Roane County ran away with the first set, 25-6. Got to say hi to one of our super fans who is now back in the building, David Snyder, who is recovering from hip surgery, and he is a massive fan of Roane County sports. He comes to every game he can get to. Of course, he's had to take a couple weeks off to get himself healed up, but he's back in the facility here tonight. He's up in that top floor, and he's over there with very proud grandpa of Mahaley Nicholson, Ed Nicholson. And I tell you what, Coach Peary, they had a lot to cheer about in that first set.
Yeah, really good set offensively, defensively from the service line and serve receive. Lady Raiders doing hopefully what we can see in the upcoming weeks and understanding what their capabilities really are, Drew. I think a really solid volleyball team that when are playing well, difficult for teams to handle just from the aspect of anybody can kind of score from anywhere. We saw Harlot Piper go from about 23 feet and put one away for the kill. Lexi Mitchell, Mahaley Nicholson at the net, Paige Blosser. And then you also have to respect the service game of the Lady Raiders. Really strong showing in set one, but kind of what we talked about since we've started doing these broadcasts, Drew, is can they respond in sets 2 and 3 and make short work of it, or are they going to let Doddridge County battle back tonight?
Emma Frankenberger starting it off here in set number 2 and pick up right where you left off, Mahaley Nicholson. As we just saw the stat leaders for Roane County in there, Mahaley right up there in kills, and she's got a bunch here in the first set and the immediate part of the second.
Yeah, timing really on point tonight for Nicholson and Moorhead. Moorhead's putting it where Nicholson wants it. Nicholson getting great swing, confident with the ball, and putting it away more often than not here early tonight.
Well, Piper Harlan, who led it off with a strong service in the first set. Now Roane County going on the offensive. That one, though, unable to get over the net for Nicholson.
Yep, with that ball floating, we've talked about maybe that beach ball effect. It looks like you can just absolutely smoke it. With the first touch being a block attempt, that's one you can make a pass on and set up some offense. But I like to see Nicholson being aggressive there as she's been strong tonight, hitting the ball.
Kimberly Adams serving it up, and just sometimes it's better to be lucky, and that one stayed on top of the net, rolled over at the last second as the front defender, Aaliyah Williams, tried to tip it back over. It got to the top again, Coach, and backed up.
Yep, good effort there for Doddridge County. Ball just unable to fall their way here early. A couple tough breaks for Doddridge in the first 2 sets so far.
Strong service as well for Lexi Burdett, who's back in serving for Roane County. Lexi Mitchell with a chance. Dug out on the back line. Whistle, though, and somebody into the net, or was that a double
I think
hit?
there was a double called right there on Doddridge County again. Good job by Piper Harlan there earlier in that point, Drew, coming up from the back line, almost to the 10-foot line to able to keep the ball alive and give Mitchell an opportunity to get a swing on the ball.
Burdett mixing up her serves left and right, front and back. Roane County with an opportunity. This one again, Moorhead set up nicely, and that one, a great play on the back line. Trying to dig it out was Sydney Heinzman, but that one just took a Ricochet off the side of the wrist and out of play.
Yep, good job by Moorhead there. Drew, we can hear up there. I don't know if the listeners can. Nicholson calling 1-1-1. She's telling Moorhead where she wants to set and kind of how high she wants that set. One just puts it right there above the net. Nicholson able to go up and get it quickly and put it right back down.
Now number 5 just put it right through the nets, and that was Burdette with yet another ace on the night. Roane County doing what they did in the first set, getting a quick lead here. And playing from ahead, Coach Peary, is always preferable to playing from behind.
Yeah, you can kind of relax a little bit more. You got to make sure you stay focused in, but you can play a little bit more loose. You can be more aggressive. You can take better swings at the ball, and you can be, a little bit choosier with your serves where you want to go. You don't have to be complacent and hope Doddridge County or your opponent makes a mistake. You can go right at him here.
Kaya Williams sending it across. Roane County with a kill shot opportunity. That one ricocheted off of the rafters. Well played by the Bulldogs.
Yep, good defense by Doddridge to stay with that one. Really tough to do when it plays off the rafters here. As we see Moorhead, she's perfected that craft, Drew. See it a lot when a pass might carry her into the net. Instead of setting it up for a hitter, she just dumps it right over it. She's going to get the point on that one.
And she hides it well. Looks like she's just going to go with a regular set and try to feed one of those hitters, but it gets on her quick. Here's another opportunity, a second lucky versus good, as that one rolls across the net for the ace.
That would not count in ping pong, Drew.
Yes, so I hear. Gotta say hi to Jim and Sue. The Parskys watching from Michigan. I assume they're in Michigan, Coach.
Yeah, I think they're at home, probably watching from the garage on one of the TVs they have out there. Glad they're able to tune in tonight.
Probably laughing at something I'm going to say again tonight. Williams with a nice swing, dug out by Harlan, and that's going to end up with a quick shot for the Lady Raiders.
Yeah, really, really similar start to set number 2 as one, Drew, as it ultimately got to, I think, 14-1-ish, somewhere around there. Lady Raiders on their way with a 9-1 lead and all the more confident Lexi Burdette from the service line here in set 2.
Really, all the Lady Raiders gave up in set number 1 was some side outs, and speaking of, here's a side out. Again, they took set 1 very big, 25-6.
Strong showing by Burdette from the service line up until that service error. You got to see how the Lady Raiders rebound of giving a side-out opportunity up and see if they can play defense here.
This one sent across by Heinzman. And again, boy, I tell you, I'm not sure what set of Wheaties was eaten this morning by Mahalia Nicholson, but she has got the ups tonight.
Yeah.
She is really leaping and timing this perfectly. When she does that, Coach, watch out.
Yeah, it might be one of those things, Drew, with only playing about a game a week the last couple, able to get their legs back underneath them, kind of take a break from things, not practicing either as long or as many times, kind of reset, refocus, and get ready to make this run later into the season.
Well, now is the time, as we mentioned again, just a couple of matches remaining before the Little Canal Conference Night of Champions, and then it is postseason play here in West Virginia. Jones back in serving, and there's a big rip. That time it's Blosser.
That's what's so difficult if you're playing the Lady Raiders. If you've had Nicholson that's been on point, you've had Mitchell be able to put away a couple of kills, and then there comes Paige Blosser playing the front row, puts one away with ease. Really good swing, and Moorhead is on her game tonight with her sets, Drew. She's putting it up for the hitters, and the hitters are doing a great job of putting it away.
Well, again, we have talked about that throughout our broadcast this year. Roane County is dangerous when they are clicking together, and that's what they talked about when the 3 seniors came up before the year started, and they came up to talk to us on the Raider Review. They said, we just need the best communication, consistent communication throughout, and if they're all on the same page, they're a dangerous team.
Yeah, I'd like to know stat-wise how many times we've seen a dig from Piper Harlan defensively go to Moorhead, go to Nicholson for a kill, just the 3 seniors accounting for each hit kind of in a volley there and putting one away. I'd say it's happened numerous times, and I think that goes back to these young ladies been playing volleyball together for a long time.
Doddridge battling, but right now Roane County is playing high-level volleyball. Elizabeth Greathouse who checked in. Nicholson gets it across the net. They'll set it up right in the middle. A strong rip shot by Kimberly Adams, and that goes through the defense of Roane County.
Yep, good free ball defense by Doddridge. Good swing on the ball. Lady Raiders go for the block. Unable to get there, but the back line You saw Moorhead and Greathouse both diving to try to keep that ball alive. Great hustle defensively, communicating well. You just got to see if they can stop this run and stay active defensively.
Heinzman serving. Roane County some communication issues after that first pass, and that will give another point to the Bulldogs.
Yep, Moorhead's looking to try to get to that second ball every time, Drew, if possible, and that one just not quite making it to her, and the back line not there in time as it falls.
Strong service, too strong, and a good decision by the back line. Liz Greathouse there to get out of the way.
Yep, back to good communication there defensively for the Lady Raiders and serve receive, letting Greathouse know to let that ball go. Really close there. Maybe when you're playing, you think I gotta try to make sure this play happens, and she lets that one carry long.
Well, you watch Piper Harlan there as that first pass off of a nice serve goes over the net. Harlan, she was licking her chops after that one. Missed it.
I think maybe with her elbow. Is that where she made contact?
Contacted with the elbow and got it down anyway. Serve receive error on that back line. That was the libero, Grace Godfrey. And Roane County, well, they gave it down. They got it down to 6, and now they're back up by 9.
Yep, something we haven't seen with the Lady Raiders for a couple weeks, Drew, is not running a libero on their team. Doddridge County has one out there tonight. It makes it a little bit easier for your stat people. You don't have to have a libero tracker for your team, but still got to keep track with the other team in rotation.
Losser going back line, just missing.
Really good attempt, good swing there. Goes to the back line, very close to the pink out-of-bounds line, Drew, as we talked about in our last broadcast. Lady Raiders do a great job with that each year to honor the breast cancer victims.
Madison Lagasse serving for Doddridge. Backline serve. Roane County scrambling a bit. They will get it across, though. Near miss hit by Doddridge. They'll have to send it back to the Lady Raiders. Good first pass. Moorhead right in front. Nicholson was not ready for that one. And that was some Jordan-esque move right there. Up in midair, changed from right to left hand.
Yeah, I think she was expecting that ball to be placed a little bit more middle on the set with her approach. It carries her way. If she swings with her right hand at that, she probably gets into the net. If she turns her body and contorts and able to put it away lefty that time.
Great first serve by Piper Harlan. That's an ace. And Roane County starting to run away again here in set number 2.
Yep, Harlan did a great job there hitting. That was exactly where she wanted to put that serve. You see her working the far half of the court here. Look for her to hit her spots and be aggressive here.
That one almost the back of the noggin of Lexi Mitchell.
That would be maybe the most terrifying thing about volleyball, Drew, is you are trusting the young lady that's serving, and that ball could be coming right at the back of your head at any point in time.
Tough first serve that time by Adams again. She shows some ability here in the first couple of sets. Thomas got on top of one. Roane County setting it up again. There's Nicholson again.
Yep, that one we talked about just a minute ago, Drew. That's Piper Harlan to Olivia Moorhead to Mahaley Nicholson. The 3 seniors working together on that one to put the ball away for the kill. Really good defensively by Harlan.
Ella Keene checking out the freshman. And back in to serve is Burdette.
You like to see, even with a big lead in set number 2 after kind of a blowout set number 1, Drew, Lady Raiders still talking defensively, even in between points about who's got what coverage, where they can move, and how they can work together better.
Another ace delivered by Burdette. Those are mounting here in the first couple of sets.
Lexi's done a really good job here tonight from the service line. Something you see is just a third-year player ever in the sport, Drew. Nice to see her get her confidence and be aggressive here.
Boy, strong shot attempt that time by Mitchell. And Doddridge, great first play, though. Pulled it right off of the floor, and still Roane County with the point.
What I liked about that, Drew, Doddridge unable to get the ball over, but in that attempt for a free ball pass, the Lady Raiders in really good defensive position in case that ball does clear the net. 3 young ladies there surrounding it, able to, if needed, get a pass up and still get some offense going.
Boy, Burdette is making things very difficult for Doddridge on these serve receives. Harlan trying from 12 feet, and that one into the net. But as you mentioned, and you've told me, and I've learned, if you're up that big, you can try some of that stuff in some of these sets.
Yeah, and something really close, you're probably going to be a little bit, not as aggressive and just make that free ball pass and try to get your defense set up. But when you're up big, that's something you can work on. You work on in practice, but there's nothing like game speed against real varsity competition and trying to have that adrenaline match to make your swing happen. So I like seeing the aggressiveness when you have a lead like that, something you got to work on as you're looking to get better as the season continues.
Doddridge into the net on that last point by the Lady Raiders. Nicholson serving. Roane County up big and make it another for Roane County. No timeouts right now for Doddridge. They're going to run through this one, and Roane County just running roughshod at the moment.
Yep, Doddridge looks like they maybe just okay with trying to see what they can do and fight back in this set. A team that has struggled a little bit this year, but have a couple impressive wins and put a good little spell together. I think you said 3 of the last 4, Drew, as they're going to take a side out here with a serve that goes long.
Well, and as Coach Peary mentioned, when it comes to the LKC conference on our side, there are 4 teams that will be heading to the night champions. Doddridge wants to be one of those teams. And a comeback win here tonight would go a long way to help the cause. Roane County, one of the teams that will be there. The question is, what place will Roane County be in? Nice play on Doddridge's side.
Yeah, the block was closing. Looked like they wanted to try to get there. I looked away. I couldn't tell exactly what the hitter did. It looked like maybe somebody thought she was caught in the midst of maybe carrying that and throwing it over in a lift, but wasn't called. The following serve's going to go into the net, and our ace leader, I think she still is, but I don't know how many Lexi Burdett has tonight, but Lexi Mitchell back to the service line.
Making a move. Mitchell sends it right into the net after Jones did. I think that last play, Coach, as you mentioned, I'm loving the athleticism of this Kimberly Adams. She's got some height, and she is ripped into a couple of kills. That time she got way up on top and just basically tipped it down. Now Thomas for Doddridge sends one strong. And when you're up big, you can just work the side-out game. Roane County now to within a point of set number 2.
Yep, Doddridge County's made a good play defensively and able to get a kill here and there. And then it seems like each time we turn around, they're struggling with their service line play tonight as that one carries into the net as well.
Service for Moorhead very nicely. Sent back line. Moorhead's going to leave it out there for Blosser. And again, these big swingers for Roane County, they are getting on top of shots. And that will close out set number 2. Roane County up quickly 2-0. You're watching Lady Raider Volleyball on WVRC.
This is Cassandra Sayer, Women's Health Provider at Roane County Family Health Care. As a board-certified women's health nurse practitioner, I specialize in providing care to women throughout the many phases of their lives. At Roane County Family Health Care, we provide confidential family planning services to anyone of the reproductive age and offer breast and cervical cancer screenings at no cost to individuals who are uninsured or underinsured through the BCCS program. From adolescent health care to preventive and contraceptive management, pregnancy testing, and prenatal visits with pregnancy care after, through menopause and beyond, the staff in the Women's Health Department at Roane County Family Health Care is here to serve you. Call 304-927-1719 to schedule an appointment today. Roane County Family Health Care, health and wellness for the whole family.
Go ahead, car. Make my day. Do you have one of those intermittent electrical problems that no one can find? Let Groves Auto Service in Arnoldburg, West Virginia diagnose and fix that pesky problem for you. Call Groves Auto Service for an appointment today, and we will get to the bottom of it. Call 304-655-6765. Groves Auto Service, and don't forget to check out our Facebook page.
Hi folks, here at Hardman's, we are a full-service building material and hardware store. We have it all, from nuts and bolts to plumbing, electrical, best look paint, lumber, drywall, furniture, appliances, flooring, and kitchen and bath. Our best look paint is a sure win to brighten up your interior walls or spruce up your exterior. We don't just sell the products, but we deliver and install many of them as well. All of our installers are trained and certified. On top of all that, we know a little something about customer service. We'll greet you with a smile and have the knowledge to help you get the job done right. Stop in and let's tackle your next project together. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
As you take a look at our screen, Sergeant Atkins in there in the huddle with the Lady Raiders. Again, it is Military Appreciation Night, sponsored by the Army National Guard. Sergeant Atkins been so good to give us his time during football season and, of course, during the match here tonight, trying to do big things for Roane County High School, as well as his other counties that he works with.
Yeah, if you're friends with Sergeant Atkins on Facebook or follow him or whatever it may be, you can see him interacting at Ravenswood High and some different schools around. He even came this summer, Drew, and did a National Guard workout with our football team. I kind of talked about it at the house with Coach Allie Peary, and we were talking about it. And then a couple weeks later, he turns around and he comes into the gym and does one with the Lady Raiders volleyball team. So really nice to see have a recruiter involved. He's in the school often. He's stopping by. And Drew, when he was talking about kids are opening up and becoming comfortable talking to him. During lunch, you'll see 3, 4, 5 different students coming up to talk to them, whether it may be about their future plans or that's just another person that you can trust in the building. Sergeant Atkins has done a great job with our kids, and it's really nice to have that resource here helping our youth.
Absolutely. We are 2-0. Roane County leading Doddridge, and this is one of the better starts to a match that I've seen for Roane County. They are playing very, very solid volleyball and continuing to. And Moorhead and Nicholson are on the same page tonight.
Yep. Do you know who that dig came from right there, Drew?
I would imagine Piper Harlan.
That was Harlan to Moorhead to Nicholson again tonight. I'm going to ask Coach Allie Peary, since she's not very busy, she should go back and watch all their games over again and see how many times that has happened and let us know by our next broadcast.
Yeah, absolutely. She has nothing else on her plate other than work, a newborn baby, coaching. Hey, you're right there with her, Coach. Work, a newborn baby, and coaching.
Well, I don't do nearly as much, but what a rally going right here by the Lady Raiders defensive. Doddridge County gets the point, and they're excited, and they should be. Great rally. You saw Piper Harlan on the floor 2, 3 different times. Olivia Moorhead all over the place. That's one of those fun points in volleyball.
Yes.
It doesn't matter who gets it. That's fun stuff to watch, Drew.
Tremendous point for both sides. It'll be Emma Frankenberger serving it up for Doddridge County. Moorhead, Nicholson again, miss-hit back line, and someone got into the net.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to check the books right here. The score is incorrect. It should now be Lady Raiders with 2 and Doddridge County with 1, as they've got that straightened out there pretty quickly. I think just kind of hitting the wrong button there on the scoreboard. Good job by Roane County bouncing back there after they gave up a rally point to Doddridge. Good job getting back on the board there.
Joplin Harlan in, serving it up, and another dig attempt by Piper just away from it. She does lead Roane County. Get a chance again. I'll pull up those stat leaders coming into tonight at least.
Yep, we saw Joplin in JV action. That's one thing. I think Mahaley's little brother Gabe May just took one right off the noggin in the stands. We see Joplin able to come in with a certain amount of sets you're allowed to play in a night. With a 2-0 lead here in set play tonight, you might be able to see a couple Lady Raiders who don't get as much varsity time, see them being able to get back into the mix here in set number 3. As Lady Raiders have fallen behind 4-2 in this third set.
And lost her a couple of missed hits. That last one, though, hitting right in the back of the head. She's going to owe him a Frosty.
Yeah.
Roane County going to try to get back into it here in this third set. Obviously, Doddridge is going to play with a little bit of urgency here, facing elimination. Down 2-0.
Really good job here defensively of contesting shots at the net, scrambling and getting their first pass and getting some offensive looks at it as a free ball attempt there is going to go to Blosser.
Burdette will send it over to the back line. Over on the side, Doddridge trying to get it back in play. They will with Thomas.
Good job keeping that ball alive and making Roane County work for a point and even trying to get any offense going here.
Thomas, the flat-footed swing into the net. No good. Good defense once again from both sides. Roane County keeping it going and finally finding a good shot attempt by Mitchell. And off that, the scramble for the Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs unable to complete the play.
Yep, Doddridge has played much better defense here early in set 3 than we've seen so far tonight. More communication. Their feet are moving. They're being active. They're doing a good job getting tips on the ball of swings by the Lady Raiders. That one, a really good job at the net. Just unable to get a defender there to try to keep the ball alive.
And Blosser on top of another one that time. Yeah, and she and Nicholson, those two tall leapers, able to find the perfect timing on their swings here tonight. And when they do, man, that comes in with some steam, and it's hard to handle.
Yep. They do a good job getting on the ball when their timing's there. And then you have a changeup you can throw at it like that. Blosser goes up with just kind of a dump with the left hand. As Doddridge has been defending swings, tough swings all evening, you go off speed there. Really hard to change up defensively to get to your platform or try to attack that ball.
That one went off the rafters, by the way, which is why it was called dead as it crossed the net. Heinzman, the shove, back line. There's Mitchell getting on top of one. A good dig by Heinzman. Back line keeping it alive. Roane County couldn't do anything with it that time. It was a nice play by Brooke Burnside on the back line for the Bulldogs.
Yep, good job. Doddridge with some scramble there. Lady Raiders unable to keep the ball off the net on that attempt to get it to Moorhead for a set. And that one falls. Going to tie the third set at 5.
Amber Jones back in for the service opportunity. I mentioned Brooke Burnside. How about that name in Doddridge County?
Yeah, I think you mentioned a Lagasse earlier.
Yep.
There was a fantastic football player, and he now coaches there at Doddridge Clayton. I'm going to imagine some sort of relation, if not an older brother. You have a Burnside, which, like you say, that's shocking. And then you got Lagasse there. Certainly names that are known well in the Doddridge County community and in the sports world in West Virginia.
Yeah, Coach Bobby Burnside, a tremendous football coach, but even more, state champion track coach for the Bulldogs as well. His brother Bear Burnside on the staff as well. You had Adam Burnside just graduates, tremendous football player, wrestler. Reese, the older brother.
Is he at West Lib?
Finishing off a great career as a pole vaulter for West Liberty. Emily there as well. Brooke, it's just, they're everywhere.
Yep, you can go on and on with a really good name, and some really athletic folks have come there through Doddridge County.
Couple of very nice swings for Abby Thomas, and an 8-5 lead here in set 3. Roane County leading 2-0. Timeout on the floor for Coach Allie Peary, and the crew will be back.
There is nothing quite like mowing season in the Mountain State, and if you love keeping your property looking pristine, stop in at Hildreth Supply on Arnoldsburg Road in Spencer, West Virginia. We supply everything you need to make your yard look its best. Husqvarna riding mowers are in stock, including model number TS242XD for $36.99 and model TS142L for only $25.99. We also have plenty of Husqvarna 455 Rancher chainsaws on sale for 15% off while supplies last. Hildreth Supply also has an in-house mechanic for all of your Husqvarna and Shindawa equipment needs. Need a tune-up? We have your man. Visit us on the web at hildrethsupply.com, check out our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop by and see us at the store located on Route 33 in Spencer. Hildreth Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporter of all Roane County athletes.
Out of the timeout, an ace produced by Amber Jones, and the lead grows a little bit here in set number 3. Again, I mentioned Doddridge is playing with a sense of urgency, Coach Peary. They know that they're up against it here.
Yep. Really good start to set number 3 by Doddridge County. And one thing, Drew, we've talked about is our Lady Raiders able to finish, kind of losing, maybe not even losing focus, but unable to perfect what they're trying to do with their passes. Have struggled getting the ball to Moorhead at the net to get sets for our hitters. A little change of pace there. See if the ace leader for the Lady Raiders can get going tonight, Lexi Mitchell.
Yeah, it hasn't been total falling apart here in the third for Roane County. They've just missed a couple of opportunities here and there, while meanwhile Doddridge is playing ferocious volleyball here in the third.
Yeah, Doddridge is doing a really good job defensively and able to keep balls alive. Unable to get to that one there on a great swing by Piper Harlan. But Doddridge County really kind of changed their MO here from sets 1 and 2 going into number 3. Communicating well, keeping their feet moving, making good passes, and getting some really good looks at attacks.
We'll see how fast that one was. Go back and watch it on film, Coach Peary. I couldn't keep up the camera with that swing by Harlan. That was very strong. Speaking of, Roane County continuing to mash on that side.
Yep, good little slide there by Blosser coming to the near side. Her and Moorhead have got that thing down pretty well, Drew, here about 2/3 of the way through the season. When the pass is on point and Blosser's coming from the middle to the outside, Moorhead puts it there more times than not. Blosser does a great job of putting it away in the middle of the floor.
Lexi Mitchell will check out. Raina Stenzel in for the Lady Raiders. She had a tremendous JV match, by the way, Coach. Her swing was working accurate, effective, put a little bit of extra juice behind it as well. And it looks like we've got just a little strong on the service opportunity by Thomas.
Just a little long. Stenzel's one, Drew, who has worked so hard during her time here at Roane County, worked her way up to be able to sit with varsity and get varsity playing time many times this year. So it's really nice to see the hard work pay off and one of those kids that are just a genuinely good kid, Drew.
Olivia Moorhead serving for Roane County. She'll give it over for Blosser, who has to just tip it across the net. This one's set up nicely. Diagonal swing by Heinzman. She's been dangerous on this near side.
Yep, good find by Heinzman. They're finding the soft spot in the defense. Stenzel with a great diving effort, just unable to get there in time. Drew, Doddridge County, had they been able to come out in sets 1 and 2 and play this, we're probably singing a little different tune. They're getting the ball to their setter, doing a good job defensively, and doing a pretty good job here from the service line so far to have a 2-point advantage.
Off of the big hit, Heinzman serving, and that one errant to the left. So a service error, and Roane County gets it back, stays within 1 here in set 3. Again, Roane County leading 2-0, looking to try to close it out in 3 straight.
And that was the message there between sets 2 and 3 and in a timeout that had been used was we have got to finish. This is not one you want to let Doddridge County be scrappy and force a 4-set. It's something, if you've only got one match this week, try to get it done in 3, save your legs, stay healthy, and move forward and continue getting better closing out matches.
Another one of those early sins by Moorhead, and that was set up by the set on the back line by Blosser. It just took her towards it, and it was an easy tip across. And now an service ace for Blosser again. It's so cool to see her. She did not serve last year, maybe once or twice that I can remember, and she has been very good this year.
Yep, has improved her game tremendously to be able to play all the way around in the rotation so she can be a hitter. She's improved her defense, Drew. Probably one of those next couple leaders behind Piper Harlan in the digs category. Does a good job playing defense and really communicates well back there to help the Lady Raiders defensively.
Well, Glossy had that one set up nicely for Frankenberger just into the net. And this one blocked by Nicholson.
Yep, Nicholson tracked that one all the way. I think she had the arm angle figured out pretty well, and she goes in, turns her body, able to turn the block back into play. That's one of those really pretty block solos you like to see on highlight clips.
Lady Raiders have fought back, and they have put a couple of runs together to take the lead. As the side out given back to Lagasse and Doddridge, but the Bulldogs now trail here in this 3rd set. And Lagasse a little low on that one. Lexi Mitchell set to check back in. She'll be on that outside hitting position. Stenzel will check out as Piper Harlan ready to serve in the 3rd set. Lagasse will come to the near side with it. And Moorhead's going to set this one up for Nicholson, but the double tap.
Yep, got called on a double there, Drew. I think that's the first one we've seen on Moorhead through 3 sets so far, 2.5 sets so far tonight. She's done a good job getting to the ball and being able to place it on point for our hitters.
Obviously recovered from the homecoming nail incident.
Yeah, I've got to give Moorhead credit. I was kind of dogging her on air there, but that thing was gnarly looking, Drew. There was no nail left. It was just like skin-looking stuff. I don't know what it was, but it was pretty gnarly.
We felt bad, and you looked up. I was still shutting down equipment, and you looked up, and he said, "Oh, man, that's bad."
The blood came out of that white jersey pretty well. Didn't take too much scrubbing. Just a little bit of spray of the shout, and it was good to go.
Lady Raiders in the maroons tonight. Freshman Joplin Harlan serving. Moorhead's going to leave it out on the outside. That one tipped after the shot attempt by Mitchell, and it goes off a defender into the official.
Yep, good job by Mitchell there. And, Drew, we talk about a lot with our 3 seniors, and it's great having 3 senior leaders who've poured so much into this program over the last 4 years. But certainly when this season's over, the cupboard's not going to be bare for the Lady Raiders. You've got junior Paige Blosser, who's going to be able to step right into a role even bigger than she has this year, be counted on and kind of expected to take over as that leadership role, I think. And you've got great youth coming up that's been able to provide quality time and a lot of play here this season for the Lady Raiders.
Abby Thomas serving for Bulldogs. A little bit of miscommunication. Roane County couldn't get a swing, but they'll get the opportunity once again. Bit of an overpass, tipped at the net by Akai Williams. She is playing well there, and this one blocked by Nicholson. Another one for the senior.
Nicholson playing that middle. That ball's floating up there. She does a really good job timing her jump, keeping her wrists together, able to turn back another block. I think that's her second block solo of this third set.
Well, again, Doddridge is not playing poorly. They're playing well here in this third set. Roane County just elevating the level of their play tonight against this Bulldog team.
In an LKC matchup, Drew, it doesn't matter who you're playing. You like to see to come out with that fire and that edge early, able to take two big sets kind of in convincing fashion, and then struggle a little bit in set number 3, but then start pulling away late. It's a race to 25 here. Lady Raiders need 6 to win it. You want to see a strong showing, try to control the ball, control the service line, and stay confident as we try to close this third set out.
Ace for Nicholson will help the cause on the serve receive air back line. Yeah, Roane County didn't get rattled when they got down this time. I think they know they're playing well right now. They're playing very confidently.
And there was a little bit of change in rotation and some different people on the floor, but nonetheless, they're playing hard. They're playing smart as part of it, not trying to do too much, being aggressive, taking free ball passes when they have to, getting their defense set up, and trying to get their offense in motion.
And when they get that first pass ready, it's going to end up with a good opportunity, and that is what happens. Lexi Mitchell had the first and the second hit across the nets, and Doddridge could not respond on the second opportunity.
You can see here late here in set number 3, Drew, the Lady Raiders from start to finish tonight have had fun. You see plenty of smiles and laughing on the floor. They're having a good time playing together, communicating, and that's what this team is capable of.
Nicholson sends one airmailed to the wall, and the lead is 6 late in set 3. Roane County leading 2-0. Checking out is J.C. Lipscomb. Back in to serve is Amber Jones.
Jones has had a pretty good set number 3 from the service line, Drew. That ball gets on you in a hurry is a really good serve there.
Burdette with a great handle, though. Blosser went with the short tip, trying to catch the defense off guard. This time she'll go full bore with it. That one tipped, and out of bounds it goes.
Yeah, we see Blosser. That's probably the 4th or 5th time this evening, Drew, coming to the near side at the net. Does a really good job on another great set by Moorhead, able to put it away.
Good luck choosing a player of the match after this one, Coach Peary. That's why I'm glad I leave that up to you.
I so appreciate it.
Moorhead's going to leave it in the middle. Blosser, another strong shot attempt, but handled on the back line by Jones. And Williams just with a real quick tip.
Great redirect, Drew. Almost looked hockey-esque there of a shot on goal, just trying to get a stick on it in hockey, but a good job throwing a hand up, able to get it just to clear the net. There's no way anybody defensively for Roane County could have gotten that ball.
Now it's short-lived as Godfrey hits one into the net on her first serve. And Roane County just 2 points away here from sweeping the match in 3 straight sets. Joplin Harlan checking in on the outside. Burdette will check out. Moorhead, the senior, into the top of the net. And the side out over to Doddridge.
You can see the frustration on Moorhead's face there. Maybe getting to that line thinking, okay, if I have 2 aces, we're done. We can go home and be ready to go back to school in the morning, but unable to get that one across the net. Going to give Doddridge County another opportunity.
Oh, and a tough play that time as the serve error by Heinzman. And now Roane County to set and match point. Well, it is Walnut Festival week, and I know how much you love that, and Coach Burdette loves that. They love having the kids do a lot of stuff, but the OCD nature of Coach Paul Burdette, just is what it is. This one tipped across, and that one blocked by Nicholson again, and that's going to end up doing it. Haley Nicholson, her 3rd direct block, and Roane County, boy, did they look good tonight. That was one of the better performances in 3 straight sets as Roane County closes it out here in 3. We'll take a break for our sponsors. Come back. We'll wrap it up here this evening, and we'll give out your Player of the Match award after these messages. You're watching and listening to Lady Raider Volleyball on WVRC.
Hi, this is Lisa Simmons inviting you to join the team of savings and visit Honest Fred's Flooring at 373 East Main Street, Arnoldsburg Road. We're the largest flooring warehouse in town, and it's fully stocked with the latest trends in floor covering. All first quality with fair pricing, great values, and professional installation. Stop by or call today, 304-927-8082, or check us out on the web.
Take a small drive to big savings.
MissFriends.com.
It's cold outside. Better check that propane tank. Star Weld behind Spencer Middle School will fill your tank when you bring it in. Star Weld also checks your tank for safety to see if it's damaged or dangerous in any way. Don't trade for someone else's grungy tank. We fill yours. Safety, 7 days a week, and service. Shop Star Weld for propane, welding gases, and supplies. Let Star Weld fire you up. Behind Spencer Middle School, dial 927-2520 or stop today.
We welcome you back to the Castle. Victorious tonight in 3 sets, your Roane County Lady Raiders. They dominated set number 1, ran away with it 25-6. Much of the same in set number 2, 25-12. Got some pushback from the Bulldogs in set 3. Trailed a couple of times close, but in the end, Roane County put some points together. Played high level here this evening by winning the third set 25-17, 3 sets to none. Roane County improves to 14-9-4, gets another win on the eastern side of the conference, and they do everything they needed to do here, Coach Knight. As you mentioned, just one match this week. They get it done. They get it done right quickly. They'll have the rest of the week to have some fun with the Walnut Festival. They'll be back in action next Wednesday as they will host Lewis County. Good match for Roane County tonight.
Yep, good job tonight. Lady Raiders able to come out, take care of business in 3 sets, kind of maybe as we hoped they would early before the game started, but really not even sure what to expect with the Doddridge County crew, not too familiar with. Good job coming out, being confident, playing it the right way. And now, as you say, Drew, I'd say probably a possible day or 2 off could be in their near future, as several of these young ladies will be showing at the Black Walnut Festival, showing animals with 4-H or FFA. Which is just another opportunity to get out and support the youth of Roane County. It's great to see and hear about these young people on broadcast, but I know they'd appreciate it just as much if folks are able to come out and support them in other things they do as well.
Well, speaking of that, Coach, I just got the word today. I'm so excited to be able to announce it right now. We will be covering live streaming the 4-H FFA livestock sale.
That's awesome, Drew.
It's so cool.
Get to cover so many more students here at Roane County High School and the other schools in the county as well, of course. Just really great to see that the hard work and effort that they're putting into their craft. Not everyone plays sports, and that's great, but if there's something they're interested in and they work their tails off doing it, Drew, that's great that they'll be able to get that coverage as well.
By the way, I think Mahaley Nicholson just stole a baby.
It does seem that way. That's the second time I've seen that child all evening.
It's your newborn son, Luke. We appreciate that. And again, thank you for coming here. And I know you'd rather be hanging out with your son, so we do appreciate you joining us with this. You got one more thing to do before I let you go. Time to distribute our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Player of the Match Award.
You could probably go 4 or 5 different ways with this, but I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to take 2 tonight. I'm going to take seniors Mahaley Nicholson and Olivia Moorhead. Mahaley was just dynamite. With her swings and her kills tonight. Did a good job blocking the ball as well. But we understand that not all those kills can happen if that ball is not put in the correct place. And Moorhead did a great job tonight of getting that ball on target for all of the hitters. So I'm going to go Nicholson and Moorhead. You can be a broken record on most nights, Drew. 2 seniors really leading the way, and a great job by all the Lady Raiders tonight.
Congratulations to those 2 for the Player of the Match Award, as Luke is being passed around by the winning team here tonight. 3-0, Roane County the victorious over Doddridge County. Our next sports broadcast, folks, Friday night football once again. After taking the off week, Roane County will travel to Braxton County High School this coming Friday night. They've moved the time up to 7 p.m. for the start. Pre-game coverage here on WVRC on all our platforms at 6:30 p.m. Appreciate you joining us here tonight for our entire broadcast crew. Coach Matt Peary, I'm Andrew Miller. Have a wonderful rest of the Walnut Festival.